Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I want to shout out Miss Shawn Holmes. Miss Shawn is sending me this crazy story, and once again it's coming from ignorant ass Chirac, Illinois. What's going on is that you have a 14-year-old girl. Her name is India Martin, and India Martin was killed over some Facebook drama with a boy. Her and another 14-year-old had been beefing and going back and forth over some boy on Facebook. And so they had decided to meet up. They were going to fight. And the girl who had ended up shooting her had stole her uncle's gun about a week before this. And so when they got ready to fight, the girl pulls out a gun and she shoots India dead in front of everybody. And she ends up running off and she gets caught 20 minutes later. This entire story is just straight up disturbing. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip right now, and I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
Death of another 14-year-old girl over a boy.
You know, WGN's Randy Bellosomo's live at the public safety headquarters where police superintendent spoke out against Illinois' gun laws. Randy.
Good morning. A 14-year-old girl has been charged with murder, a shooting that took the life of another 14-year-old girl. One life is gone, and one life, Superintendent Gary McCarthy says, has been changed forever, and he maintains that it was entirely preventable. Tilden Career Community Academy freshman India Martin was killed at 4:30 yesterday afternoon in the 900 block of West Garfield Boulevard. A second girl, 16 years old, was shot in the arm. McCarthy says the dispute at the root of it all was about a boy, one he said could have been a fist fight in any other circumstance, but a gun was introduced. The weapon has been recovered, a gun that was legally owned and stored in the owner's vehicle until it was stolen April 14th. McCarthy takes issue with the concealed carry laws in Illinois that allowed the legal owner to store that gun in the car, something he called insanity. Police officers, he says, cannot do that, but citizens can. Any progress the CPD can make on violent crime, he says, will be stalled until the laws get tougher. Though an arrest came quickly, he says crimes like this will keep on happening.
Our actions in closing this case really bring out how it could have been prevented in the first place. And that's what we talk about all the time. You know, there's a saying that everybody is fond of that I actually hate, which is we can't arrest our way out of this problem. But this is certainly a case that exemplifies the fact that, so what? We made the arrest. Big deal. The question is, how do we prevent it from happening?
Two others are in custody in connection with the shooting, a 17-year-old and a 24-year-old. Superintendent McCarthy says we will be learning more about them a little later today. I'm live at 30.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip. I mean, this whole situation is sad, and I definitely feel like it was premeditated. You know, a lot of folks are saying, well, she's 14, she's young. I feel like this 14-year-old knew what she was doing. Now her uncle and everybody else is looking at charges behind her actions. She stole her uncle's gun a week in advance. I feel like she planned on killing this young girl. And for young girls to feel like, you know, dating a boy is this important, that you're going to take somebody else's life, is sickening to me. You know, these kids are 14 years old. You have adults who cannot handle Facebook. You have adults fighting and killing each other over Facebook. I did 2 videos over the weekend about adults fighting and getting shot behind Facebook drama. Now we have a 14-year-old girl losing her life, and for what? Behind a boy who's going to move on with his life and move on to the next chick. That's why I said we have to keep our kids involved in things. While folks are sitting up here worried about Donald Sterling and what the hell he said to his racially ambiguous girlfriend on the phone, we need to be worried about our children. You know, like they say, an idle mind is the devil's playground. And that's why I feel like you have to keep kids involved in after-school activities, in sports. This whole situation is just tragic. 2 14-year-old girls have literally lost their lives. She's going to be locked up for the next few years behind this, and this 14-year-old girl will never get a chance to live her life again. Her parents will never get a chance to see her. This situation is just sickening to me, that kids are so quick to pick up a gun to resolve their issues. This is why I say we need to focus on stuff that's affecting our community, things that we can change. How about let's get together and protest that there be more after-school programs, more after-school activities, more rec centers. I think, to me, that makes more sense than protesting millionaire problems in the NBA. You know, the NBA and all the bullshit that's going on now with the NBA, that means nothing. That has nothing. That doesn't affect us one way or another. But shit like this that's going on every day in our communities, where kids can't even walk outside without fear of being shot, where kids can't even just have a normal fight. I mean, this is sick to me. This is the type of stuff I feel like more of us should be concerned with. This is the type of stuff that's affecting our communities every day. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this tragic situation that's coming out of Chirac, Illinois. All right, deuces.